All right, that is good enough. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Linda on the PlayStation 1, Japan's biggest PS1 RPG mistake. In my personal hot, spicy opinion, it has not lived up to expectations. And in times it's just been downright frustrating in basically how insidious its time system is when it relates to every other aspect of its world. Exploration, recruiting new characters as far as new dogs, grinding money, traveling to location to location. It's been a chore, but I am going to see the scenario A through to its completion with hopefully a lot less frustration than I've elicited during the previous streams, especially since I'm going to be using a guide start to finish. The guide that was linked from archive.org is uh, a little bit comprehensive. I don't know. I mean, like obviously, this person who made this guide has a whole lot of love for it. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the chat in just a moment here to get back to the actual chat here. There we go. So that's what was linked to me last time. Very, very thorough. But we're doing scenario A. I don't see the point in doing any other scenarios since it's all going to relate to this pre-arc uh, time period where Earth is going to be doomed. And it doesn't seem to involve anything after we get on the arc, which makes me a whole lot less interested in doing it. So that's why I will go ahead and probably stop after A. So let me go ahead and get the game actually open. We'll switch over to scene number 1. We're going to go ahead and get Duck Station open so we can go ahead and progress. Need a little bit of a refresher. God dropped a commandment on a old man's head, basically saying we need 2 by 2 by 2. Basically, we need a male, we need a female, we need 2 of every animal, and the Earth is going to basically die in about like 7 days. That's when this big meteor is going to hit Earth. What we ended up doing in our combined separate streams, because I basically had to stream one time and then restart the entire game from scratch for my second attempt, all we've done is Linda has amnesia now, and we were contacted about there being a potential cure for amnesia, but then we didn't have money to afford the flight, and then I had to reset the entire game, and then we basically got up to the part where we know that there is medication available. With this current game, every enemy that appears in the overworld thus far, as far as animals, I've got 2 of, one male, one female, already in my inventory. But I think other than that, we're just going to go ahead and be ready to go. We're set to fly to the location now. It's a matter of getting there. And I think at that particular point, we hopefully be smooth sailing. I have quite a bit of money in my inventory at this particular playthrough because I expended quite a bit of rat carcasses and got lucky with some of the contents inside of them. If that sounds morbid, it is pretty morbid. There's a person that will literally kind of dig through their carcasses, and sometimes they'll find stuff. And I had been lucky. Basically, just save scumming until they gave me something that was valuable, is basically what it amounted to doing. And now I think money is less of an issue, but who knows? I do not want to load a state. Yeah. Hope everyone else is doing well. So let's get started. And of course, if volume or anything needs to be adjusted, I think I reviewed my stream footage and I was quiet, but my mic was all the way over here also, so I have no idea if anything needs to be changed or not. But hopefully things are fine. So we'll go ahead and load back, continue. Right now I'm in the town of Paradise, which is the place where I could take the carcasses to be searched. So right now we need to make our way back as quickly as we can. Belinda before too much time passes. Because time freezes in towns, but every time you're on the overworld, it progresses incrementally. And the timer's invisible, which is a problem. All right, so to remember which I remember now. We can run in towns and not take HP damage. So I think it's on second floor. Yes. Rejoice, Ken. You two Astro Arc pilots are popular. Negotiations went almost too well. Fly to Eterna as soon as you can. Certainly the president of Elizabeth Green Foundation will want to meet you in person, even if just to satisfy her own noblesse oblige. She's an interesting lady, but won't always speak to help those in need. The serum Linda needs is Memorian Z. Go speak with President Green in Eterna to get it. And that's as far as we went before I ended up running out of time and money. But right now we have 5,721 G, and that's after buying more powerful gear. We ended up buying the Mantis Axe. We have the Crab Armor, Giblet Beret, and Dog Clogs. It turns out, like everything this game tells you can do, you really shouldn't do. So there is a crafting system in this game, which would be fantastic if crafting didn't cost money for you to be able to make the actual items you want, like armor, weapons, and other things. Since it costs money and running around on the overworld wastes your time, you're better off just buying the equipment and not grinding the enemies. It's kind of a system that just kind of implodes on itself and just doesn't work. Anyway, we need to make our way over to Eterna, like was said. So let's go ahead and fly. We need to go to Eterna. So we need to go to... We'll try the transfer route rather than the direct route. Let me just get the guide pulled back up. And make sure I am not too confused. I need to be. This is probably my favorite track in Linda Cubed. This one right here. Let me see. Routing will be Hospico, Osport, Battle Park, and then Eterna. Since money is tight, we are just going to do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and select. Transfer using this route. Please wait on the red platform. The bird lane will take you to your destination. There I go. Wowee. I'm at Osport. Oh, so I have to keep paying each time? Did the guide say to do that? Let's see. Sometime later we arrive at Osport. It doesn't explicitly say, but I guess I do need to just do this. Yeah, Battle Park Eterna. Okay. Oh, shoot. It's not what I wanted to do at all. Do I have to repay? Or am I... You are kidding! It took my money? No, we're restarting the game. Come on. No, that shouldn't happen. That is just mean. They put that, and it's the only part, the only areas where you can possibly drop down to the bottom are in the areas directly beneath those platforms. They knew what they were doing. Oh my gosh. So I guess I'll just have to like gently tap the button. All right, so we're gonna have to walk back. So now we're back in here. Continue to walk all the way up. Okay, I think we can only get there through the center building. Let's go through the center then. We'll go back to Linda, get the dialogue about going to Eterna, fly to Eterna, not fall off the edge. So we'll get this story trigger again. And then he's going to tell me to go visit Linda when I can. All right. So let's go back down. We're going to go place by place until we make our way there. Wrong side. So we'll go back up, select Eterna, gently walk. Alright, we're in Battle Park. And then Eterna. Yeah, so this is much cheaper than the direct flight. Okay, so now that I am here, which I'm assuming here is Eterna. Yeah, Eterna Gate. Reach the telephone service. We'll go ahead and save, now that we've managed all that. Save number 1. Overwrite save. What does the guide tell me I need to do next? Okay, here we are. Before heading in, quick line. Okay. Heading into town. Got it. That much I can handle on my own. I don't need help to enter a town. Let's do it. Santa! Merry Christmas! If you have money troubles, exit town and head right to Spur Valley. You'll find an employment office there that'll help you get on your feet. Until then, though, if you're hungry, head to President Green's mansion. The EGF operates a soup kitchen there. Merry Christmas! If you need a room for the night, stay in any room here, free of charge. There are so many. Why are there so many inns? Good day, sir. You want meats? We've got them. Okay. sea lion. I wonder why it's so expensive. It must be like extremely hard to kill. Animal trader. Let's see what you've got. Puppers. Buy these. Oh, I can recruit these? Ooh, crocodiles. Pretty strong. Maybe too strong. What are my stats? I don't want the Navi system. I want to go to my menu, dogs. Yeah, look at their stats. Like, they're still in the hundreds. I'll do it. Oh. Oh, it's not. It's just. Oh. Okay, I see. It was just telling, so if I did the same thing for example, what's in here. Okay, it's not their stats when they actually join you. That would have been cool. It's just their stats in general, so it's actually just a huge waste of money what I just did. The young master of the mansion always goes out wearing a mask. They say it's because he has burn marks all over his face, but if you ask me, he's my Prince Charming. Only a Prince Charming would give me candy without telling my mommy. Or like Prince Alarming. Let's see. Merry Christmas. Green Pharmaceuticals runs the town of Eterna to bring health to all. We are now serving pig sausage on the first floor of President Green's mansion. The door is shut tight. So is that one. Okay. We're in the basement of the mansion. Big basement. Oh, hello. Cheap sweater. Jellyfish stinger. So I think we just got weapon and armor. Okay, it's slightly weaker. Oh, this is I mean, the defense value is good, but the physical defense, though, it actually is weaker physical defense. Despite the defense value going up. I think basically every enemy in this game has been doing physical damage. For the most part. Few exceptions. If nothing else, I think it's better to have that than to not have it. Go up into the mansion. There's a chest there. Door's locked on that side. Locked door, I imagine. Yeah, will not open. Also locked with chests. Aunt Elizabeth is always in her office upstairs. If you'd like to meet her, you can ask her for help with anything, although it might be rude to do so empty-handed. Merry Christmas. Are you to see President Green? I think so, unless the game tells me I shouldn't be here to see her. Let's see. Okay, right now I'm just looking through the guide, and they are more or less just saying what everybody in the game says, like translated. Okay, so I'm at the part where they say I can go inside. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. One moment, please. Come on in! Yes, there are Santas everywhere, Mackenzie. It's normal. Oh boy, Pig Frank. Whoa. More than one? 2 Franks? Wowzers. We have to be careful how quickly we use that, though. Must be her. Door's locked, will not open. You've missed nothing. The stream number 1, which told me I needed to go to some person who's a big pharmaceutical representative that has a memory cure drug for Linda. This is me actually doing it, because once I got to that point, I didn't have money and reset the game, so we're here now. Season's greetings. I'm Elizabeth Green, president of Green Pharmaceuticals. Pen Challenger, was it? Of course. I knew it the second I saw you. You're the male half of that brave Ashtar couple I've heard so much about. Simply marvelous. Now, how can I help you with your celebrity? Almost anything goes. Ask for Member and Z, beg for food, say hi and leave. Ask for Member and Z. Yes, she does. Everyone else here seems to as well, Member and Z. Oh dear, dear, dear. Amnesia's so rare we took that med off production to cut costs. Fear not, I know just the man who can help you. Expect a call later from someone named Panheim, will that do? Until that call comes, do your best to catch those animals. Is there anything else I can do for you? I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Let me see what the guide says. Okay, they're gonna head out. The call from Panheim will arrive around the time Ken reaches level 9. Well, we're good. Because we're, oh, never mind, we're level 8. We're only level 8. Oh, I know why. It's because in this timeline I didn't do the grinding to 12. Okay, so, right, we're not quite ready then. Okay, so after that, this particular part of the map, chapter select is done. moving to chapter 4. Let's finish meeting with Elizabeth. Snow can be a problem because it slows down your movement. Wonderful. And there's a random RNG chance it can snow. Follow the mountain range to the west. Let me see what the point of going to the west is. Okay, so there's a tent with a person that has an RNG chance to buy one of the medals. But they may not show up, which is nice, I guess. Tents being there. When you're outside, you see some tiny specks flying around. Those are fleas, and they count as animals. And you might miss them because they're hard to see. Well, I can't. What if I do too much damage? Alright, anyway, that gives me, I guess, a basic enough idea. We're gonna save, now that we've talked to the person there. And this is, time doesn't advance when you're in town, so it's not like I'm, hemorrhaging time. It would be if I was looking at this outside. Reach the telephone service, how may I help you? Save game. Alright, so that is Eterna. So I think they want me to go to the west. They're telling me not to forget to catch the flea. I don't know what enemies are here, though. Eterna's here, so I'm here? Where did they want me to go? This doesn't seem to be correct. That's a cave. Oh, there's a tree. Weasel. Okay, I need to see where I'm at. What did they tell me to do? Because I've already done it wrong. Nearby place, which is to the west. Go around the lake and follow the mountain range. Okay, we've got male and female weasels. I'm curious, but I'm gonna regret it. Hippo. Oh yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be here. Okay, the critical did 89, so yeah, this is a problem. Gathering strength. Yeah, we're not meant to. It'd be so different if we could actually control what they did. Oh, I have no BP for some reason. Okay, yeah, so we're basically gonna have to reset. That's okay. Did I talk to Tree Guy? No, was I supposed to talk to Tree Guy? Looks like I'm supposed to go west, according to this person. I just wish I knew what enemies were here. It's weird that the guide doesn't... It just tells you to go to there and just incidentally says, don't forget the fleas. But I don't know where they're located. When you're outside, if you see some tiny specks flying around. So I don't know how much time I want to devote to just walking around, not being sure of where to go. I may not even be able to beat scenario A at this rate. At least today. That's part of the reason why I started early, but even with this weapon, I'm too weak to kill the hippos. And why is my BP 0 out of 37? So there's the hippo again. Don't know what this is. Tree frog. Why did... Oh, they did over 100. These... Why... They're... Oh, they're level 13. Okay, so we're already... Oh, and that one just ran away. Okay. No, yeah, I meant that there was a tree in the overworld. Is there any way to just... I wish there was just like a quicker way to just insta-load rather than just having to go through the whole reset each time, because it is long to just reload your save. You basically have to play it like flawlessly. You just don't have time to like figure anything out. So I mean, let me scroll down later in this person's guide. I mean, does it like specifically say when to fight stuff or which ones to fight? Because so far it's just telling me to go to the next area, while telling me, oh, by the way, there is a... If it wasn't like 95% just translating the actual text in town, and if it was more about like what actually you needed to do. Okay, so there's a dolphin, eagle, flea, yeah, okay. It's hard to not over damage them. Otter. Koala. Okay, there's like 5 enemies in the... For this area, go find the tunnel leading back to the east area. They just don't give a whole lot of information. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to... They want me to just keep walking to the west, I think is what they want. I'm on part 4 right now. I just started part 4. the guide is as nebulous as ever, because it's just you have to weed through like so much information you don't care about to get anything about what you need to know. So they want me to... Okay, so they want me to... They say to take the path to the west, which I'm assuming... Oh, they mean go down into the west. Why didn't they say that in the guide? They just said go west, which is incorrect. I have to come back there and fight those enemies then, I guess. Battle Park. I think this is the area where we had a random chance to find that person and he didn't show up. Little town out in Central West area where hunters gather and brag on their marks. So as a hub for sharing and hunting intel ruins of the town you see here at Battle Park. If you walk around outside with garbage in hand, you might attract bugs. But you know fleas are animals too, so if you see one, catch it. Garbage in hand. Hear about how you can fight people for money. If you're up for it, hop on it. Yeah, because I mean, I couldn't figure out where that was. So this I can fight people for money. Can I get EXP? Does it pass time? Like, I need more info. Except for the National President Tiger, it's a Ring 2 hero. Rules, entry fees 200. Winning starts at 100G and doubles as you progress. Defeat 8 consecutive teams to win the season championship. If your team leader runs or gets KO'd, you lose and surrender the prize money. Let me... Is there a place I can save here first? Or does this place not... Oh, wait, maybe if I go to the south, I can find, like, a phone. Yeah, I can find... There's a phone here. I'm gonna save in, like, slot 2 if I can. Not over slot 1. So, I mean, like, there's equipment and stuff. I feel like I definitely need to get decked out here. Because I'm in horrific shape. Like, level-wise and everything else. I could use the money, especially if you can fight here and not have it pass time. Shake Ring 3. Oh, okay, hold on. This is... Gotcha. Easy, medium, hard. We're gonna start with round 1 here, then. I don't think that would be so bad if it was... Oh, you can't even do round 1. You can only do round 2. Okay. Let's participate. What are we waiting for? Ready, go. Oh, they're strong. Oh, there's so many. Oh, yeah. Well... Wait, the dog claw... They work... No, the equipment's breakable in this? Like it really is Dragon Song. Oh my gosh, so my equipment can break. Yeah, this is getting worse and worse by the moment. I'd like to beat Scenario A, but Like, all of these things are inherently bad enough without having a time limit. I don't know, it feels like no matter where I am in the game, just everything kills you. And I loaded the wrong save. And there's no way to just, yeah, there's no way to just reload. I have to reset. I really think like normalizing loading from the menu or back to title screen from menu should have just been a given. I mean, I've only actually been playing for about 35 minutes and I've reset like what, 6, 7 times? And this was after I had, done the resetting until I had enough money and bought some of the best stuff, and I'm already getting destroyed anyway. It doesn't matter that I did that. What do you mean difficulty mode 2? Why is it mode 2? What is it? Okay. Anyway, mode 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I may not. I am having a tough enough time getting to the next story trigger. So we know we can't fight. What else can we do in this battle park? Yes, using the camp can cause a reload for season change. Fine. Hunters is here. There's a dog shop. They mention the exit to the west, but do they want me to? I'm still wading through all of this person's guide of just like talking about everything in the town, and it's just like translating just voluminous amounts of text that I just don't care about. Okay. Tunnel at L11 leading right to the east area. Cars don't use it much. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go south. We need to fight male, female dolphin. Eagles, they're telling me I'm not strong enough to take them on. I'm not strong enough to take anything on, so that doesn't surprise me. Fleas. Otter. And then koala. So flea, otter, koala. And then dolphin I can fight. It's evidently, is from what they're telling me. Alright, so we'll fight those sets of enemies, and then I'm assuming the eagle is going to try to dive bomb us and kill us. I don't think the guide mentioned a horse. They don't mention a horse. Am I in the right place? They said exit through the south. Okay. I don't know if it's resetting difficulty each time I reload. I really don't know what the game is doing. It said mode 4 in the save slot, which indicates to me that that's the slowest. So I'm not really sure why there's a separate difficulty slider in the load menu. I really don't know. I'm confused. Why does the dog keep... They're both running? I have no... Why did they run? I mean, they're leveled... Though, is it because they're too low level? Are they running because they're just too low of a level? I mean, hooray, they get EXP even though they're not in my party. Let me use the pig Frank. And use the other one I got. So where am I trying to go? Okay, I need to go down and right. Okay, I can't run though. Okay, why? There are 20 billion horses and the guy doesn't even mention that there are horses here. So I don't even know what's going on here. Okay, this enemy they mention. How nice of my dogs to not run away from this fight. So that was just the male dolphin. We need a female dolphin. Okay, we got a sneak attack by fleas. There are 10 in this battle, which will be great, except for, okay, we just overkilled the male. And just overkilled the female. Jesus. The females are splitting. Oh, this is bad. Okay, I'm doing way too much damage. Can I change my equipment in this menu? Okay, I can. Attack him. Okay, so I managed to kill that one without overkilling that one. Okay, I want to re-equip the Mantis Axe, I guess. I don't care if this one gets overkilled or not. So Ken's level 9. Suki's level 10. Gara's level 10. Okay, so... Okay, there's a bunch of fleas. What are you... What is this? Oh, it's a regular squirrel? Oh, we're gonna do way too much damage. Okay, so I need... Sucks. We don't don't need the squirrels. I need the... Okay, dolphin. Okay, time doesn't advance while I'm in combat, so I can look at what they picked up again. So, dolphin, eagle, flea. Okay, we need to find an otter somewhere. And the koala. I don't know where on the map the koala would be. They don't really explain very well. I keep finding the males. That we can't. This is how do I check? Okay, I think we found the otter. Okay, so good. We're not too powerful. Males have for each piece, I think, manageable. That's fine. We got one male, and that's all we needed. Okay, so let's select. Okay, they're level 16, and they have a lot of health. 210 defense means we're just not going to hit them. So who else is left? That's the horse. Where was the, No. Okay, let's get out of the way from that one. Okay, we finally found a female dolphin. So koala. Oh, we never found the koala. Where's the koala? Where are they on this map? Like, they just don't say exactly where. Oh, we only have 79 health? Hold on a minute. What am I going to want to select here? I can't do too much damage, but if I do too little, the dogs might overkill them. Okay, perfect. Okay, finally, I got to the equip menu. Mantis axe. Don't want to run. Okay, so standing on this little tile here is bad. Okay, that is just a squirrel. We don't need any more of that. Is this a squirrel? Yes. Where is the koala? Okay, that is a flea. Wasting so much time. It's an eagle. Cave is over here. Two caves are over here. Where is that an otter? I think that's just an otter. Yeah, these are just otters. A lot of otters. focused on. Okay, they just keep attacking me. All that work just for them to run. Okay, and my dog ran. Wow, what a waste. How have I not found the koala yet? That is still an otter. That's also an otter. Dogs just keep running. And when they fail at running, they get attacked. So, which means they're even more likely to run. The dog's leveled up. Their HP is low, meaning they're going to keep running from fights. I don't want to spend too much time on this overworld menu. The only thing I can do is use a recovery tab, or I could rest. I mean, I suppose I could rest. I have no choice but to rest. It's going to pass time. Where's my stupid, how do I do that again? Is it here? Okay, so unfortunately I had no choice but to pass time. Heal back up. Okay, I still have not found the koala yet. Forgot that these enemies... What even is happening right now? Flee from these guys successfully or not. Problem is, Suki can die right now. Yep. Okay. I mean, I have to do it all over again. I just... So, that means all the creatures I got, I have to re-get. I was trying to... Okay. Like, everything is just so high level. And I just don't have time to grind in any of the areas. Like, the game just demands just so much perfection in, like, an initial playthrough. So, let's load the battle park. Hopefully I will have better luck finding a koala somewhere. I do want to try to beat one horse. It's a pretty miserable area to grind in. Also, we didn't get any female horses at all. And Gara's dead, so we have to reset again. Because it's gonna cost money that we do not have to bring these dogs back. And every cent I spend now is money I will not have later. I don't understand, because the person... Yeah, I mean, I mean, honestly, if it didn't have the time limit, I wouldn't really care about everything else. Like, obviously, the reason I'm brute forcing this right now is because this person's also brute forcing it. Like, they're level 7 and they're fighting these enemies, and I don't even understand how they are, because, like, my animals just keep running away from fights because they're so low level. Oh, I load saved one, didn't I? You know what? I'm just gonna, when I reset, I'm just gonna take save slot 2, save over save slot 1. I don't even care about save slot 1 anymore. Just so that I don't keep making this mistake, because I'm inevitably gonna have to keep loading this save over and over. Like, I've never ever seen an RPG quite like this. It is like literally the worst. It is worse. It is 100% worse than Dragon Song. Because Dragon Song, I will at least somewhat say that the parts that Dragon Song a lot of people talk about as being bad, I don't think are bad enough to fully fail the game. Like, they're pretty bad things. But at least you're not timed in how fast you have to beat Dragon Song. Imagine, like, you know, it's like having to... you're basically playing the game like you're a speedrunner, and you're having to basically reset after every single transgression that goes wrong, because you just don't have time to fail. And the game devises 9 million different ways in which you can fail. Oh, there's a random chance it might snow, which slows you down. You expend HP while running, and because of the time limit, you need to run all the time. There's like, you have to do it. It's so bad. Like, in Dragon Song, you don't have to run in Dragon Song. It is advised, but you do not have to do it. My dog is dead again. Reset. Like, I don't... why are they here? Why are they here? Like, how are they here fighting anything? Level 7, worse equipment than I have. According to their equipment, according to their screenshot where they showed their equipment. What on earth are they doing? Good news is, like, everything other than this particular... And, like, it's just off. And to add insult to injury, in this area where, like, you're dying in basically one hit, or one hit that attacks 3 times, they're also including enemies you can overkill. So, like, what can you possibly do to do what this game wants? Yeah, so it's the same sort of philosophy as Dragon Song in that regard. So let's fight some dolphins. It's just a male one. Fine, that's a pretty one-and-done battle. Unfortunately, we're in water, so they're going to be stronger than ever here. growled 3 times. And the females run away, which is great. So now I have to fight yet another dolphin out there. Everybody ran from that fight. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so we've got... I mean, they're telling me not to fight the eagles, but, like, everything here is, like, level 16. Like, what makes the eagles, like, objectively worse than anything else? Everything's so awful. Okay, well, that's awful. Alright. That is the squirrel. I mean, I'm going to. I mean, I'm not happy. I mean, like, I have tried. I have genuinely tried. Let's see what this eagle's all about. Apparently nothing. I mean, maybe it'll be scary if there's like 20 billion. Okay. So they're not even that high level. Air cutter, 35 down. Okay, hits everybody, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we beat both eagles. Ken leveled, Suki leveled, Gara leveled. Let's get to our menu here. Let's rest and hurry up and rest. Unfortunately, I have to do this heal. So time has passed. Okay, we need the otters. So there's the otter. Okay, we've got a male and a female. Okay, that's close enough. So they will just give up even though they had 10 HP left. Good. So we got one each. So otters check. We'll fight. I guess we'll fight the others since they're here. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. I guess I can just walk around here, take some fights. We still have to. The other enemy I need to find is the fleas, which are annoying because they can split and create 2 units, which sounds like, oh, it's a great cheater grunt, but it really is not. Because when they split, their HP is cut in half, and if you do too much damage, they're going to explode, so you actually end up. It actually just ends up making everything worse, because it makes it less likely that you're actually going to leave the situation with an intact enemy. Okay, so that's going to get me into eagle territory. I'd rather not fight anything too ridiculous if I can help it. Okay, so we found a flea. Yeah, I mean, it's going to make a double-digit rating. It's just, it's not going to pass. Absolutely will not pass. I have to stop attacking the males. I need to, okay. Oh, I'm overdoing it too. Shoot. Well, that sucks. We have to take another flea encounter. Okay. Okay. Where, in all sincerity, where are they hiding these koalas? How have I not found a single one? What else is left? Do I need to go top left, perhaps? That's still a squirrel. There's a cave here. That is an otter. Nothing spawning here. Okay, that is a horse. I mean, I'm trying to find any place that looks like this. This is the otter again. Okay, there's another set of otters that way. Let's just go to town to save our progress now in case we die. We'll commit to the time we've expended. So we need, like, what? A male flea? Let me check what I've got in my inventory. We need a male flea. We need, I think we got the dolphins, perhaps. Also, why have I not gotten the telephone call? They said I was supposed to get a message around level 9, and I am level 9. Did I never get the female dog? Okay, so male dolphin. So this is one we bought. We never actually fought the crocodile. So double eagle, double otter. We need the male flea. We need the koalas wherever they are. We need the horse. What else did this guide have? So there's otter, flea, dolphin. Yeah, so otter, flea, dolphin. Where appears in the south part of west area. It's not very common. South part of west area. Pretty sure I've been there. I did do my save. So let's see how we do here. Oh, the name of the area is southwest area. So they didn't mean the south part of this. Oh, come on. I don't want to fight this. So dog ran away and is getting killed in the process. Let me try. I mean, I'm thinking maybe another hour and a half, and if nothing really comes out of it. It's like I'm trying to do what the guide is telling me and I can't do it. Because either way, I mean, I'm gonna give my thoughts about this game. I've kind of been sprinkling them throughout, but it is definitely the worst game that I've ever played that was English translated from Japan, as far as a JRPG. Nigeronpa's, was pretty bad too, but I still passed it. But like this is not like this time limit thing. This is not something you do in a JRPG. You can do it in like any other matter of game, like strategy, sim game, or something of that nature. It's just something you just don't do with this type of genre. It's my turn. Whirl Needle. Fight. And so we have the one male. Okay. So everyone's kind of leveling now. Okay, so gear, put back on Mantis Axe. Okay, where is the koala? That is still the squirrel. Still don't know what this part here is for yet either. New voicemail. It's probably in regards to the advancement part, but we can't win without the animals. I mean, I'm not going... What am I missing? Did they say to go... Where? Where are the koalas? Like, they're on, like, some kind of a mountain range on, like, the top left of a mountain? Where does that even coincide to on this map? Top left of a mountain. So, like, all the way dead opposite where I am, I guess. Not that one. Keep going. Still don't think that's far enough. Okay, this is the only place that fits the image that I saw. Come on, something spawn. Another voicemail? 2 voicemails? Okay, that is the horse. Okay, this is the only... I mean, am I looking at the right... Let me close out. Let me pull this up. It's the same. Oh, there it is. It's the same. Okay, I'm literally standing where this person is with the enemy spawning over there. Can I even get there? I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can't get there. Yeah, I can't get to that. Wow. So the only way I can do this is either, I guess, getting through maybe some kind of cave that might spit me out there, or getting lucky enough to where they would, an enemy somehow spawns. I think they're supposed to spawn in there, and this guy is just like the best player in the world, and now they're getting them to spawn in this spot instead. Like, I am trying, and they're not showing up. I mean, honestly, at this particular point, I'm gonna have to probably reset for nothing else but for the amount of time I've expended just running back and forth on this map. But how far do I need to be to, like, potentially, like, force a spawn? I got excited, but that is the otter. Where's the... Okay, there's the koala again, but it's inside the mountain. Okay, if I go in here, where does this lead? Irma, first floor. Because ultimately, we're gonna have to reset. Okay, looks like I think that little flashing white spot would be an exit. We're gonna probably try to aim for that exit. Or I can't even go underneath like that. Okay. Crocodile boots. All I wanted to do was get in my menu and I couldn't do it. Body scissor. So is there a status element? It must be a status element of some kind. Except not anymore. Not meant to be an insta-kill move. It might have been an insta-kill move if it succeeded. Anyway, we got a snake. A pair of them. Well, this area's a dead end? Or the boost. The whole thing, the whole reason I wanted to get my inventory to begin with. Okay, they have 6 better defense. So it doesn't damage, it just decreases defense, which I'm okay with, I guess. What I'm not okay with is just how much time I'm losing. Is it just snakes here? I can go up this path. Irma floor 1. Okay, I can go down and potentially maybe out that exit here. And is this gonna take me to the area where there's a koala? If so, I'm just gonna have to... Okay, and... Wow, I wasted so much time. It was probably because of the... Okay, so first of all, it's this exit. It's not even the one that's near the koala. So I think to even get the koala, I either have to A, get an insanely lucky spawn, or B... there's an eagle. Wow. What season is this person at? I mean, basically they were hovering around winter anyway, but still. It's kind of unfortunate we've already advanced the whole season. Yeah, we are not getting the koala spawn. Like, we are just not. Okay, so if I go back through here, where am I? If I do this... Instead of going down that staircase, if I just keep going this way, what happens? We get a chest. It's a crocodile whip. It's better than what I've got. By like 18 points. This is a pretty worthwhile cave to go in. So I guess next time I load, I'll want to go here. What if I go down another floor? Irma B2. That path's a dead end. Okay, I can't go through here, so I guess this was just a path to waste your time. What are these? Okay, rhinoceros. Okay, there's a female rhino there. The female rhino is level 17. Let's take on who we can take on right now. So we'll attack Rhino A. Okay, the female is wasting her turns. Okay, unfortunately, one of our characters ran. Whip is okay, even with the whip, it's too weak. As long as she keeps moving, we'll be okay. Okay, we got 419 EXP from that rhino kill. What's this? Stingrays. A is gathering strength. Female has 350. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're not supposed to be down here. Run, Suki! 388 damage. Well, we don't have a dog anymore. I don't know. That is a, I mean, that is a pretty deep learning curve that this game has. It seems like it's definitely worth going in the cave to at least get the boots and the whip. Which makes me kind of wish I didn't spend the money on the stupid weapons in the previous zone. Because now they're already outclassed. This is the one before we got the male. Yeah, it's right before we got the male flea. So we still need the female flea and the koalas. And the horses. We'll attack the female. There we go. Let's quickly get to the map. It seems like we're just gonna have to be on the overworld and grind until we get to the level we want. But as long as you're here, the time will only like shift over once you leave. Now this is, did we already do the eagle in this timeline or no? Yeah, we did. Okay, so forget the eagle. See if we can find the fleas. That was a waste. Let's see. We seem to be around here, this particular bottom right side. Oh, okay, wow, my attempts to damage mitigate were too effective. I think all we can really do here is, we're probably just gonna fight fleas for a while. I mean, I don't know what else I can do. They don't seem interested in fighting me, they just seem interested in jumping around and splitting. Which means ideally, they may be the best to try to get the EXP with. Oh, I guess they can drain my life for like 6, which is okay, I guess. And there's the voicemail. And then we should be getting one other voicemail too. We know the season is going to change when we next do our activity, which I guess will be fine. I am a little I'm crossed that they somehow have the koala. Like, I cannot. They are lucky. Alright, everybody can listen to the battle music for a while. I'm gonna go get some water, use the restroom, come right back. We can all take solace that this will be the last stream of this game, however long it is. Thank you for hydrating. Appreciate it. So my plan here, so first of all of these squirrels are going to immediately explode without giving me any sort of EXP, because they're all extremely low level. Thank you for the hydrate. But the plan right now, at least for as long as I can, we can grind here for basically ever until, without a season change, until we eventually stumble onto one. So we need to level up. Like, we just have to. We have no choice in the matter. We're gonna have to fall behind this person's schedule and hope we can make up the time deficit by just being better level than they are. Fortunately, I'm just doing way too much damage with this equipment. Can I take off equipment? Okay, I can just go unarmed. I guess technically Ostrich Club is weaker. We're just gonna go unarmed. Until we're just too powerful and armed to fight them. Now we're doing too little damage. There we go. Okay, we dodged life drain. Oh, that one counted as... Why did that one count as a capture and not an explosion? They had like 33 health, we did like 100 and something damage. I mean, I'm happy, but like, I'm surprised. Okay, these fleas are where we're gonna have to grind. Like, I've avoided trying to advance the timer to kind of keep on this insane schedule this person's having, but I can't do that. I have to just, I'm gonna have to take the time. We're gonna get a lot of EXP from this fight, which is good. I'm expecting like maybe 300, 400. We got like 400 something. I saw 4. So level 11. Okay. So we just want to keep that up. And to advance the timer, what we're probably going to want to do is we need to go on that cave. We need to go to the cave because it's going to give us the crocodile boots, which is going to increase my defense by 6, and it's going to give me that whip, which is like the better weapon. Because eventually we're going to have to go to that one section that we bypass that has like the tree frogs and has those other enemies, and just fight like crazy there. That was 170 damage, and the female flea was like, okay. So Tsuki's level 12. Body Slam learned. Also learned Body Slam. But like, what difference does it make if you can't control them? So Body Slam... Now, we saw the horse do that, and I don't like this move. The reason I don't like this move is because it seems to do recoil damage to the user. Which is why that one horse that kept doing 90 damage to itself, and that fight became kind of easy, because the horse knocked itself out. So if I can't control it and it decides it wants to do that, I'm in trouble. Let's attack this one. In case people are wondering, guard, why don't you put the dogs away? They're just gonna keep destroying all of them, and it's gonna make a, really annoying fight if you do that. Because you're just gonna keep breaking everything. The reason is because they're just gonna keep calling new allies, and if I can only attack one at a time, I'll never exit the fight. That's the reason I can't get rid of these party members, because I'm recognizing the male is summoning creatures, like it summoned that squirrel, and the female can divide. So in order to get to, otherwise I'll be in an infinite fight forever. Except I won't be, because I'll die long before that fight will end, because they'll life drain me. But we're getting a pretty good rhythm with EXP here. This seems to be the best enemy to grind on. Especially since they don't seem interested in really doing much damage to me. So another 100 plus. We're probably gonna go until, like, we're just doing too much damage to these fleas unarmed. Like, eventually what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to go to some of these previous towns. Some of these towns that have had, the word here. The dog shops. I'll have to go to the towns that have the dog shops, and I'll need to basically buy fresh level 5 dogs. Because eventually I'm going to get to the point where if I have to fight enemies with low stats like these fleas, and I'm like level 16 and I can't do it and my dogs can't do it, I'll have to have like ones on standby that can. See, when I can play the game like this, where I'm not worrying about the time limits, it's tolerable. I feel like this is a game, like, if you fail at it enough times and you kind of learn what to do, you might be able to enjoy it, but it just doesn't let you. So Ken's finally level 12, 5 attack, 5 defense, 8 speed, and 8 BP. Ken learned Sikkim. Don't even know what that does. Can you tell me what that does? It's not a technique. Can I see a skill menu? Skills. Invite a TCU animal into... What? Wait, what? Where was this the beginning of the game? So I can summon anything I've captured? Okay, so... Wait. Oh, okay, the flea's here. I was about to say... Why are they all the way over here? With the female being here. Okay, so the horse is here. Wow, so this kind of got desynced then. Is it because I'm running out of space? Can I only capture 1, 2, 3 more species? And that... I think that's correct. So I think at some point... Wow, this is awful. So, hold on a minute. So I have to go to the Ark. I can get a male, female... I mean, I don't. Normally, I'd be annoyed if a game decided to like dumb down, like remove certain features with the localization. But in this particular case, I do think like having another difficulty option would have been nice, which doesn't allow for the time to pass unless you go to an inn or something, or camp. But let me think. So I can't even capture. Wow, that's kind of brutal. Well, for right now, all I can really do is this. That's fine. It doesn't. The only thing this really affects, unfortunately, is my plan was to fight here until I had a high enough level, go into the cave, not fight the stingray, but fight the hippo, and like maybe grind on, I guess not grind on those enemies, but like at least get them in my inventory while I upgrade the area for chests. And then whenever I leave, the time would pass to the next season. And so, but the sad part is I can't do that now because I won't be able to. I mean, I could, but I think I would have to drop certain animals. Okay, they are lagging the game now because they're splitting so much. That one. Here's the other thing, and I'm not sure if this game employs it or not, but I know a number of games do, is I wonder if there is an inherent level penalty. Like, the game just doesn't only check your stats. Some games have levels influence a lot, and I don't like games that really do that, honestly. I'm talking about games that's like if you're under leveled, like you really get penalized with your accuracy and everything else. But if you're over leveled, like you're untouchable, you're a god. And I don't like games that really do that with their stats. I don't know if this game might be like that. I'm wondering if am I just getting defeated because their stats are so high, or am I just getting defeated because it's there's a penalty system in place that considers your level. Anyway, infinite time can pass now, so I might as well take advantage of it and grind as much as I can. Fortunately, there doesn't seem like there's any way I'm going to be able to see that koala, though. I think only the males use Life Drain. Which makes them annoying. Attack this one. And I think the females will either jump around or split. I don't think they attack. EXP. The dog is now level 13. Both of them are. I'm definitely excited about playing Ys again, just because I know that that game's not going to be very, very long. My thought process is going to be like after that, I'm going to probably play another one of the Hamtaro games, because that was a lot of fun, quite honestly. I don't think it's going to be Hampton Heartbreak. I think it's going to be the other one that US never got, but I think Europe did. So I don't remember the name, but I'll double check. That's most likely going to be what I'll do. The thing is, the Pocket is region free in that regard, so I can play the game. Best viewers, best viewers, best viewers. I've already got the best viewers. I don't need to buy any. Let's see. Almost hit the loading trigger. I was a little worried there. I mean, the character be too high leveled is that. I mean, possibly. I think that's definitely part of it. I think it has something to do with your damage output and has something to do with your level. Because, I mean, that certainly seems to be the case when I'm doing, like, extreme amounts of damage and they're still around. And, like, it's a stop resisting versus an explosion. Thank you for hydrating me again. But wow, I am late. I was thinking I was going to be able to like beat the game in 2 hours, but I'm like, I've got money, I've got equipment, I'm going to be in good shape. Doesn't matter. Then I can go to the next area. Everybody kills me. Every enemy here kills me. That barely did anything to him. Oh, look, you can summon koalas? Well, we got a male koala. I wonder if you can only summon the male. Well, that makes them more interesting to me, for sure. So Ken's level 13. We have H-Dog Trick. And there's our male koala. We need a female. Oh man, wouldn't that suck if we were lucky enough to get the glitched koala spawn and it's male? No females at all. Yeah, the sad part is eventually I'm just going to do so much damage that the fleas are not going to survive it. Yep. We're kind of leading into that right now. That was 27. We could only, like, safely kill one. Well, we'll find out. They definitely prioritize male spawns. over female spawns in like every single instance. That always seems to be. There are never not males, but there can be fights without females. This one. Like, I mean, getting these extra levels is definitely helping. I wonder if that junk collector, that person that can exude carcasses to find stuff, will have anything of note if I give him a bunch of cockroaches. Or, excuse me, fleas, not cockroaches. Okay, so, I mean, the males can summon. I don't know. I mean, this is where it gets hard. The males have a chance of doing damage to me, but they can summon Wallace, so do I want them to... Do I want to fight them? I almost want to fight them one-on-one, except I can't. Because then I'll be in the fight forever. So Suki's level 14, and then Gara's level 14. So the dogs have leveled up. Oh, they dodged. The thing is, once I add some of these to the pod, which will happen whenever time passes, we're gonna get like quite a bit of stats per can, which is gonna be nice. Like, this is the reason I'm doing this, even though the EXP yield is getting kind of pitiful, is again, it is guilt-free to more or less do this because they do not really care about attacking me. Any other enemy I grind on, I run the risk of, like, taking too much damage. Hundreds. I mean, I prefer this better than just resetting and losing my progress 20 billion times. There just had to be room for me getting some level somewhere. It's the only way I can think of to reasonably do it in this relatively difficult game. Wasn't there a person whose memory we were supposed to save or something? I can't remember at this point. Who knows what's happening in this game anymore? It's all about running around and getting killed by monsters. Some more EXP. I don't know if we get to know how close we are. Not fully, no. We don't know what EXP we need for the next level. We have 13,000, almost 14,000. Found the code for it. Congratulations, Alex. I'm having a miserable time with this game. It is definitely being graveyarded, but I don't even think I'll be able to beat 1/4 of the scenarios. It is definitely like one of the worst RPGs I've ever played, to be quite honest. It is Lunar Dragon Song with a timer. It's more Lunar Dragon Song than Lunar Dragon Song is. So it's like it decided it wanted to mix in something that should never be mixed into an RPG. Yeah, I mean, you could say the sins are cubed even. Clever. I don't know. I'll have to watch the gameplay online for like the other campaigns or even this one because it's debatable as to whether I'm going to even beat it. There's crafting in the game, but because you have to spend money on the stuff you craft, you might as well just buy crap. Like, why even hunt the animals to even make equipment out of if it's not gonna matter? If you're just gonna have to spend the money, that's the whole reason you craft, is so you can avoid spending it. Yeah, but luckily these are like the easiest enemies in the game. Okay, they just summoned a horse. What if they only summon the males? So Ken's level 14 finally. So 75488. Let's go. Okay, so what animals? So we already have the male horse, so we need, I guess we can get a female horse and a female koala and then call it good? Because we cannot fit anything else here. Oh, we have a female horse. We have a female horse. So, never mind. So we need a female koala. And I guess that's it for this particular area. We can only defeat like a male snake in the next in like the cave underground, but we can't capture the female one. If nothing else, our defense is like significantly higher now because we've gained like We've gained about like 5 levels just out here. Man, if only you could control the dogs. If only you could control the dogs. Because I feel like this is a situation that if you could just control them, and you just enter the party with like level 5 dogs, like you could just basically bait these fleas into like splitting forever. Females just don't do damage. I'm gonna leave the male alone, but then the dogs could still attack the male. Yep, they attack him anyway, which is unfortunate. I was hoping they were gonna leave him alone. Maybe he could summon the koala I need. I'm thinking we probably, at some point, whenever we start being like too high, whenever it just starts getting too difficult to beat these enemies without making them explode, then we'll probably just have to stop trying. Because basically we're just taking advantage of the timer, freezing until we go into like a cave map or something. Thing is, we can still use these as when we're still getting like 100. That 150 was still a good hit, apparently. I thought it was too much. Now that's too much. Okay, that one only gave me 4 EXP for a male. We may be at our threshold for being able to use these guys effectively. Might have also just been the fact that their level may have been off, but... Hey, Nineracket, how are you doing? I'll be playing this game for a little while longer today, I think, before dropping it fully. It has not been good to me, and I haven't been good back to it. It's a pretty toxic relationship with the game right now. Okay, so I think it might have just been that level of that one flea then that was the problem. So that one actually gave me decent EXP. Okay, unfortunately we're going to get nothing for this battle because there's only 2. And the dogs just killed them. Did too much damage, so we get nothing. So I think if we can get to 15, that'll be probably our stopping point with grinding Ken. I do think it is in my interest to see if we could find that stupid koala, though. Because I do not want to have to hunt for that. He has a lot of HP over there. What level are they? Oh, level 9. It's actually so high level that... okay. The dog hitting them didn't kill it, thankfully. I don't think I've seen a level 9 flea up to that point. Okay, so Suki's level 15. They definitely need all of the defense points they can get. The other reason I want them, the other reason I'm hungry for these levels is I don't want my allies to keep, I almost said enemies, they basically are at this point because they keep running from fights. I don't want them to keep running from fights. Like, that has to stop. Basically, life drain keeps failing a lot. There we go. I hate, like, showing grind sessions on streams because it's so... I mean, it's not boring to me, but I recognize it's going to be boring to other people. Because everyone else is like, is Guard going to do anything else but fight these enemies? Like, the alternative is me just resetting the consoles. This is, like, way better. Like, it's fun when you don't have to keep resetting the game. Alright, I'll go ahead and take this flea. Okay, did one whole damage to Gara. Okay, we barely overkilled. Alright, so we just need a little bit more. And then we probably want to make our way over to the cave. Like, we're strong enough. Although if we somehow die in that cave, I swear I am dropping the game that minute. I want to make sure I get the actual equipment from it. I wonder, did we actually even get any EXP for this fight? I think we may not have. Yeah, we got nothing. So I'm guessing that screenshot was from him glitching an enemy to spawn somehow out of the center area. But but then these fleas also call the koalas, which implies that they're from this region. So I don't know. He does preface it by saying they are rare, and I would agree with that. They are. Okay, we need to just get a little bit more EXP amassed here because we want to get to 15. We're also going to gain like 7 attack, 7 defense, 7 speed, 7 BP, 7 HP. Like a bunch of stats for turning in all of these meows. Rockstorm, I'm doing okay, but my experience with the game has been getting worse and worse. It is a horrendous RPG, so I'm gonna be failing it, and quite honestly, I may not even make it to the end of scenario A. There's like 3 scenarios and then a secret scenario that opens after you beat the 3. I will not be doing that. I will not be doing anything beyond this one. It is like everything about the way that this RPG operates is completely insidious. The timer screws you, and the game was constructed in a way to make sure that the timer keeps getting you. And like RPGing and questing should not be done with like a little hourglass going on in the background. I think that's a terrible way to play. You know, you want to be able to prioritize how you grind, how you do certain things, and you just can't do that. You have to keep like brute forcing the game over and over and over again. And instead of like trying to learn from your mistakes, you try to like, you're basically hoping you get lucky. Because if the time advances too much, you're gonna lose. And you know, right now we're exploiting a feature that the timer doesn't actually tick over to the next season until I hit like a certain loading zone, or I hit like a cave, or I camp, or do something else. So I can fight here infinitely, but it's rough. It's not a friendly RPG. I tell people it's like falling in a platformer game. Like, you start from the beginning of the stage, that's fine. I mean, it's okay for a platformer. Like, you know next time to make the jump over, you can do it. But in like a multi-hour RPG, finding out that you screwed something up and you need to like start all the way back, that's terrible. That's completely terrible and unacceptable. Like, no RPG should be constructed with that type of a system in mind. That is my hot take, and I have even more hot takes because I'll be scoring and reviewing the game towards the end, more like scorning and reviewing, but we'll see. I'm waiting to get Ken to level 15 because at that particular point, I'm gonna go to the cave and try to fight get 2 of the main pieces of equipment that I saw down there. I think the first one that I won is actually on the first floor, without having to get to the overworld or go to the sub-basement. I could be wrong. But all I can say is I'm glad I chose to play Ancient Roman in 2024 instead of this. And we hit level 15, so looks like 5 more attack, 3 more defense, 8 speed, 8 BP, 8 HP. And we have a Praiser Tech. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. And so, let's see, what is that ability here? grab Linda and flee together. Oh, I can command the dogs, I guess, but only when it's my turn, which is weird. Grab Linda and flee together, but can I use it in the open? Okay, I guess, how does that work? That only works if Linda's playable. I guess she's gonna become playable later. To be honest, there is a giant square to the right of Ken, which would imply that perhaps Linda could be there, but like at this particular point, too much, like the damage has been done. It's too little too late. Alright, let's put the Mantis axe back on. We need to go to the basement to get the, what's the name of that stupid, it's one of the, it's the crocodile whip and the crocodile, boots. So we need to go back to the basement area. But first, I need to, I'm gonna give it like one more shot to try to get the stupid koala to spawn. If they can spawn in an area we can reach, it would be like right around here. Like right around here. Correct. And the game does reiterate that. So I figured that Linda would be playable, but I don't know if Linda's playable in scenario A or like all of them. Like it's not really quite clear. At least as of this particular point. I want the koala bad. Like I wanna go down there. I want to fight. Because oh, I have space. Actually, let's see, how can I do this? Because if I don't get it now, I'm gonna have to go here until another season passes to try to find them. I don't want that at all. See, there's the koala. It's kind of at an impasse. But apparently the person like put in their guide, you can fight them and showed this particular spot. Yeah, they're still down there. And there was one particular instance where okay, so is that the same one or is it a different one? Nope, it's a different one. Could have, if only they spawned a little bit more to the up. The only other thing we saw spawn up here was an eagle. And so now those guys despawned. I don't know which cave exit is going to take me there, and I would rather, if only I wasn't drowning in these enemies. I have played Breath of Fire 1 and 2. I have not played 3 and 4. I own 3 and 4. Actually, fun fact, I own 3 and 4 in both English and Japanese on the PlayStation 1. That was because of a mix-up during a Christmas where I asked for like a Japanese soundtrack and several games, and they're like, "Oh, Japanese games," and they brought me Japanese Breath of Fire 3 and 4, and I'm like, "Thank you," because like, what you can't be rude for getting a gift, first of all. But that's so yes, I have played 1 and 2, but not the others. And I haven't played 5 either, whatever it's called, like, was it Dragon's Quarter or something like that? How lucky was this person that they found this stupid koala up here? It's, like, unbelievable. Anyway, I better go to the basement. I need to get those that crocodile whip. I mean, how could there be nothing? Like, not even the bird is here. I feel like it'd be more beneficial if I could, like, scroll this camera more to the left. Possibly even force a spawn. There's the eagle. Not in the spot where, we saw them last time. Let's go to the cave. Fine. Nothing. Now the eagle's blocking it. I need to despawn the eagle. Although we are at a much higher level now, so we don't have to be as scared. We're like 6 levels higher than the last time we initially were trying to fight this guy. We'll go to that basement in a moment, but for right now, we need to go this way and collect this because we have the crocodile whip, which is a better weapon. By about 18 points. Oh, good news, everybody. I guess we're getting off early. What is this? He wasn't here before. But yeah, whatever this guy is, he's got like 6 or 7 times the HP of a normal enemy. Drilled at the side of Gara, stared off in the distance. Called loudly 2 times. 14 damage. Gara ran away. 168, so Gara's dead. What level are you? 21? Of course you're 21. Why wouldn't you be 21? Bye. So, all my dogs are dead. I mean, that's it. I don't have a revival item. I'd have to go back to the dog person, spend a bunch of money, bring them back to life. Yep. Alright, let's go back to them. Okay, so we are resetting. And let me review from the title screen. Because it's time. It's time we gave that up. That's over an hour of progress gone. If we even want to call what I made progress. All because an enemy spawned. Like, first of all, I guess there's another male and female enemy down there that I didn't know about. Um, but now we can go ahead and just talk about this game. So, Linda cubed again and again and again and again and again is basically what this game is. So in any RPG that's difficult, there's an element of trial and error to the RPG process. You basically have to you make mistakes, you learn from them, you combat the problems again more and more recently. I'm sorry to hear that you got sick. I know something's going on around something's going on around our family, which is kind of unfortunate. And it's probably, and I think the name of the disease is called Linda cubed. No, but in all seriousness, everybody's just kind of been ill lately. I brought my sister some food from a restaurant, just for her to be able to, just to be nice. Because I went to get a haircut, I went to get some air pressure pulled in my tires, and then I came here because I'm like, you know what? The tires aren't the only thing that needs more pressure. I think I need it too. And so I decided I was going to boot up more Linda, Linda, Linda and play it for all of you lovely people. But the game's final score is going to be a 49. It is horrendously bad. It is I can't think of anything. I mean, I can think of one thing that would be helpful, like getting rid of the timer. The problem with this RPG is it is one, yeah, I don't fail RPGs often. Like even RPGs that I think are flawed, because I don't think they're necessarily like so because a flaw or flaws would have to be so integrated into the entire way you experience the RPG that you just can't segregate it from the rest of your playthrough. And this game's flaws are intrinsically tied. It's Lunar Dragon Song, but more Lunar Dragon Song than even Lunar Dragon Song took it. This game has breakable equipment like Lunar Dragon Song. And this game has a crafting system, but the crafting system is useless. You can craft your own equipment, which sounds cool in theory, like all of the enemies that you're beating and putting into your little portable pod. You can go to certain people that will fleece the animals and make certain equipment out of it. And if you do that and fleece it, you can make like weapons, armors, shields, boots. That's wonderful, except for the fact that it costs money. It costs quite a lot of money to make some of these materials, so much so that you're better off just spending that money in the different areas of the shops. You can turn creatures into food, which also sounds wonderful because it's, hey, free healing, except the timing system works on food too. The food that you have can spoil and will spoil and become inedible, or runs a risk of dealing damage to you if you eat it. And so you don't want to waste too much time or stockpile too much food, because if you stockpile too much food, it's all going to go bad. And you also yeah, I don't think I'll be changing to anything else at this particular point, quite frankly. I'm done playing. I'm done streaming anything for right now. This game has kind of spent me. I'll be back tomorrow as far as streaming purposes, but I'm done streaming today with this. But continuing onward with my explanation, yeah, playing it with the guide. The problem here is that like everything affects you. Running on the overworld damages you. Kind of like Lunar Dragon Song, but unlike Lunar Dragon Song, you can, in Lunar Dragon Song, you can choose whether you want to run or not. And, like, it doesn't matter late in the game when you have, like, 9 million HP, or, like, well, more realistically, like, 200 HP, and you lose 1 HP for running, like, a couple of seconds. Who cares? Like, you can heal that back. It's not a big deal anymore. It's a big deal when you have a max HP of 20 to start out with, and you can only run until you have 10. That's pretty noticeable. In this particular game, though, you have to run anywhere because you're fighting the timer. You're not timed when you're running in Lunar Dragon Song. You're timed when you're running in this. When you have certain weather events which can affect like how quickly you move on the terrain, or also affect your ability to fast travel using the plane. It permeates literally every aspect. Your ability to grind in this game, your ability to travel in this game, it 100% like you can't ignore it. And that's the reason I have to fail the game. It's not something that like it's supposed to be like something you can maybe, if you can maybe get past some of the initial hurdles from your experiences and replay from start and get past them, but you're going to keep hitting new hurdles the more and more you play. And enemies, and you think, okay, well, I'll just fight into this area until I get more powerful. If you're too powerful, the enemies will literally explode, entrails flying everywhere, and you get no EXP, and you can't even claim the bodies of the enemies for purposes of getting onto your arc, or for purposes of being able to fleece or turn into equipment or whatever the case you want. So you're left in a game that actively tries to stress you out with every single decision you make, because everything you do is wrong. And there's like with multiple, this game seems to throw a lot of different things at you, but it also tells you that a lot of the things that you're doing and a lot of the choices you're making are wrong. And so like that looks like there's an arena, there's a possibility of breeding monsters. That sounds awesome. Like those things sound good. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. The story seems fine. I would have liked to have learned more about Linda. She seems like a really quirky, unhinged character, and then she lost all of her memory, and I guess we won't figure out what's happening to her, or what'll end up happening because of this game system. But it's a very hard game to get into. I feel like if you can look past the timer and you don't mind the trial and error aspect, you'll probably eventually get to a point where you're going to appreciate it. I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever will. I think this entire game is going to be like reset trial and error. And if it was just like for this initial part of the game, for like maybe this one scenario and the other scenarios were past all of this needing to get all of these animals to get on the arc, like it's post arc or it's post the apocalypse and like it's a completely different game now, I would probably maybe give it a little bit more time until I can get past all of this and experience that. But like that seems to be the whole game, is just this timer, just this monster acquisition, and just this. Yeah, you've had some 50 scores, but not really at 49. It's a score that admits it gets to the halfway point, but yeah, it can't climb the hill. There's just not enough. It's just too evil. It's too insidious with the way that it purposely designed its games. It also designed even the airport we were at earlier, and like this is unbelievable. The airport has little balconies and alcoves, and you can fall from the second floor to the first floor. And it's a very narrow strip you can stand on. If you talk to the person to buy a ticket, spend your money, and they're like, okay, step on this tile. If you walk even a couple of inches too far forward, you fall to the bottom level. If you climb back up, the money that you spent for the ticket's gone. You have to rebuy the ticket. Like, this game is stupidly evil. Like, I don't understand, like, why they would construct it in such a way, because, like, the entire game trains you to hurry up. So, of course, you're going to quickly run to a stupid panel and get to the bottom floor and lose all of your money. Like, it's dumb. It's really, really dumb. And, like, a lot of the times, you're not even going to know you're making a mistake until you make it to the next area and find out, oh my gosh, I'm 7 levels too low. I should have spent more time in like hour number 1 doing this. I need to reset all the way back here. Like it's crazy. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it is the worst RPG I have ever played that is Japan translated. I like Nige Rompa was bad. I didn't fail it, but it was bad. Like it was a contender for one of the worst import games as far as like the translation, just because of like the quality of life on the Neo Geo Pocket Color being relatively low, because of the fact that party members basically ditch you. Party members ditch you here. The dogs run away left and right from combat. Like, oh, they're 5 levels higher than me. Peace out, yo, and they just leave. They leave and they don't come back. And it's, if the dogs die, you don't have revival items. you have to go to town to talk to somebody to heal them, but the timer aspect plagues you there too, because if you take too long to get back, they're gonna get like maggots and infested wounds, and you have to pay extra or do all of these extra hurdles, or they may even die. You may lose your party member permanently. It's just what they needed was an option to turn off the timer completely, and they did not implement that. And I really, really think that most people would have appreciated playing a game like this at their own pace. Like, I don't necessarily mind fighting a bunch of enemies or exploding things or things like that if, you know, you have a little bit more time to, like, acclimate to stuff. But yeah, so yeah, it's really, yeah, I mean, I had fun for like the first 20 minutes before I got out there and the timer started, because timers freeze in town, thank God. So you can at least talk to NPCs without freaking out, but it's I can't. So I played this game because we never got the PC Engine CD translation of Linda Cubed, but my goodness, I would have dropped that game even harder than this one. I mean, if this is just the port with like an extra chapter and maybe some animated cutscenes that were added that weren't in the PC Engine CD, it's yeah, that game would not have lasted long either. So yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think this is kind of a bad precedent. I feel like I am dropping so many games lately. I've quit Psychonauts, I've quit Dragon Quest Monsters 1, I quit this game. I've never, even like Summon Night 6, I continued off stream and came back and finished that game, but this is, I don't know, I don't want this to continue to be a thing. I mean, hopefully it won't. But thankfully, in a Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior 7, it's an extremely long game, but I'm not quitting it. That game's great. I'm looking forward to continuing to play it. Persona 4 and the Persona games, those are games that are kind of painfully long because they're paced horrifically. Even though the gameplay in terms of like battles and things are done very well, almost everything else is done pretty badly. So that's why I'm like really enjoying the Dragon Quest games, both on and offline. Persona, there's really little to no enjoyment you can have like off stream because you're kind of like stuck in an area, you can't do anything. But I've run out of things to say about Linda Cubed that I haven't already said or would just be rehashing. It's just a badly constructed game conceptually. RPGs are not games that need time limits. You don't need to you don't want to be turned into a speedrunner. I'm not trying to get the stupid Excalibur 2 in Final Fantasy IX. Why are you doing this to me? This is like bottom line. But anyway, East 4 is gonna be like leagues better. It's gonna be way better to play East 4. It's gonna be like. It's going to be a PC Engine CD game that we could look forward to. I will say aesthetically, this game like looks pretty good. I do like the way that the game looks as far as like the overworld area does remind me like very heavily of the graphics you'd see in PC Engine games, especially some of the cosmic fantasy games and their appearances. So, but yeah, it's just like this was a game like I was getting mad. Like, you could tell when I get mad in, like, some of those earlier playthroughs, because the madder I get, like, I'm quiet. Like, I don't say a whole lot. I don't even comment on the gameplay sometimes. I just get, like, unnaturally quiet and stoic in the way that I appear. But here I'm just like, I know the game is ridiculous and BS now. I can just give up. No, I mean, like, but Balan, I'm not gonna fail Balan. Like, there's nothing failable about Balan. Like, Balan is not, like, I don't think it's gonna be such a, I mean, number one, Balan isn't insidious like this game, and number two, I think Balan has appeal. I haven't personally played it gameplay-wise, but, like, I was looking at it, I'm like, there's nothing here I hate. I mean, not that I can tell anyway. Maybe maybe the controls will be ridiculously bad, but like even then, I don't know. We'll see. But we'll all be experiencing Balan somewhat soon. But let me go ahead and tell people kind of where we're at. Let me get my notepad pad pulled up here so I can tell people, because we have a backlog, guys, of redeemed games. Let me get my if I can get my map open. List of games for 2025. Sorry, it was had a hiccup there. Looks like Balan Wonderworld is going to be next, followed by Ace Attorney. Then Alex redeemed Bravely Defaults, so Bravely Defaults after that. And then there's Marvelous Moetotsu Takarajima, which was the Zelda-like that I was told about, and that's been redeemed. So we're gonna be we have a good amount of 2025's track laid out already. So I'm looking forward to all of those suggestions, and of course, any others. And I recognize that, yeah, I guess I probably would have rage quit at the start, but the thing is, we had that watch along, so I stopped. Then after the watch along, I went back in. But had I not had that little reprieve, I probably would have rage quit. Like, I mean, as angry as I would get, I would say as a rage quit. But anyway, that is some of Linda Cubed again. But I will, like, this is not a game that, there are some games that I will, like, go back and try to do off stream and clean up. This is a game I give up on. I'm sorry. It's not for me. I don't think it should be for anyone. It is a cruel game. And there's only so much reset tolerance that people can, like, genuinely have before they're like, okay, I just want to make a decision and not pay for it. Like, can I possibly do that? Not for this. All right, I will see everybody tomorrow. I'm trying to think of when I want to actually start. Most of my Dragon Warrior 7 streams have been rather long because the game is just so damn good. So I'm probably going to start around maybe 4 or 4:30 tomorrow, Central Standard Time, just to give myself a little bit more extra start for that. But I will see everybody tomorrow. And some of you for watch along tonight, but I'll see everybody tomorrow for Dragon Warrior 7. We have a town full of animals. What's going on? We'll have to find out. Bye!